Hello, Central and Centennial teachers. Welcome to Ben's Talkin' Tech. This is a 5-minute video just to share some ideas with you about how to use tech in your classroom that might be helpful for you this year. Let's get cracking. All right, so the 3 tips I'm going to give you today. The first one is about your ViewSonic boards. For those of you that have ViewSonic boards, I'm going to talk a little bit about myWhiteboard and how you can use that interactively with your students. Secondly, I'm going to talk about Flipgrid. Flipgrid now has a new feature that is audio only, so I'm going to show you how to do that. And then third and last, it should be a quick one, how to do screenshots on your Windows laptop with 3 simple keystrokes to get things going for that. Let's dive right into these. Here we go. So first one is a tip on interactivity for students in myWhiteboard. So the myWhiteboard software should be on your Windows laptop, and to show you where that would be. Firstly, if you go back to your desktop, you'll see myWhiteboard should be listed in there. If it's not there, make sure that you have logged in or restarted your computer recently, and the whiteboard software should show up. If not, please talk to one of our techs and we'll be happy to help you in the Chrome Depot. So the next step is to sign in with the Google button. So when you first come into the screen, there should be a blank page and there should be a little box in the corner here that should have an option for you to click the G on the box. Then the second step is once you get signed in, you should have an option to create this name for this board. And so I've created a name for my board, and when I click up here, it actually opens up a link that I can go to, and that's the third step. So you select that link and you can share it however you share links, either through Google Classroom or anything else that you use to share your links with students. And then the last step is that you would actually want to make sure that you turn on your screen sharing. So this little button right here, if you click that and this is red right here, you will want to click that one more time to enable wireless presentation. Now let's say that you have a question on your whiteboard that you want students to answer. There are a couple cool features that I want to show you. So let's say that this is a question that you want to ask your students. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? So you go down here to get some live answers from your students. The students, remember, have already gone into the URL and typed that in and clicked into there. They've typed in their name, hopefully their real name. If not their real name, they won't get credit for this. But for you will just go into what's called the magic box, and then there's a whole list of different options up here at the top. The list of the options you can choose to have students submit answers for would be either pop quiz or polls. And so pop quiz is what I'm going to focus on right here since it's real easy. You can write a question here, but we already have our question written, so I'm going to hide the question and then just put the box right here. And then a student, when they answer the question, their answers would pop up right here as soon as they submit them. It will show just their name. It won't show the actual question or the actual answer that they put. So if you wanted to preview this by sliding it off to your extended screen onto your teacher screen to preview them ahead of time, you can do that and then slide them right back when you want to display them for everybody. So that is interactivity. Just the tip of the iceberg of interactivity with your students. The next step is talking about Flipgrid audio. So when you get into Flipgrid and you create a Flipgrid, the students, you can actually make a prompt to have the students do something special, which is called audio only. So if you click the options down here, normally your camera picture would show up here as a student, but if you're wanting them to switch to this, they click mic only, and then when you record, it would just record your microphone only. The next step is simply how to take a screenshot quickly on a Windows laptop. To do that, you just hit Windows, Shift, and S at the same time. I can copy it, I can save it as a picture in my downloads folder. So if you're wanting to quickly create some images and put some images in a presentation, that's how you do it. So that concludes our session for today. Just a reminder that we have some Tech PD coming up later this month, October 5th, 12th at Centennial, October 6th and 13th at Central, and a live Zoom session on October 25th and October 27th. Those are about screen sharing specifically and using more tools in the ViewSonic whiteboard. And lastly, if you want to get in contact with me, feel free to reach out to me via these options. This is all found at the bottom of any of the emails of mine. So any emails from Kelly Bennett, u4sd.org. Thanks for listening and have a great day.